The world's greatest heroes are about to unite one last time in an epic battle to save the entire Marvel Universe. But what if there's no coming back from this fight? This is Marvel's Final Days, the story that could wipe out the entire Marvel Universe. Now let's be honest, we all knew that this was a possibility when we first saw the multiverse start to fracture in Spider-Man: No Way Home. And with the destruction of 616's Spider-Man and the apparent death of 616's Doctor Strange, things are only getting worse. So let us break down exactly how the Marvel Universe might end and how it could lead to the biggest changes in Marvel Comics history. We'll start with the setup first. Signs of the end grow. Throughout the multiverse, the fabric of reality begins to unravel due to massive events that have happened in the past, such as secret wars, incursions, Kong the Conqueror's manipulations, and more. With each passing day, the chances of a total universe collapse become more likely. Characters like the Living Tribunal and Eternity warn of this, but even they don't know how to stop it. All they can do is watch in horror as everything unravels. Then the catalyst, a multiversal level threat appears that triggers the multiversal convergence. This could be something like the Beyonders, the return of Galactus, a rogue celestial, or another massive cosmic event that tears a hole in the very structure of the multiverse. Or it could be something much smaller. Timelines begin to corrupt as time travelers like Kong or Doctor Doom make alterations to the past. Or maybe the Infinity Stones destabilize reality instead of stabilizing it. Any number of big cosmic threats could serve as the catalyst for the end, but we'll need more than just the destruction of a few worlds or realities. We lines need to see the complete fracturing of spacetime itself before we can be sure that the end is truly nigh. In response, the heroes unite. The Avengers, the X-Men, the Guardians, and other cosmic heroes band together for one final mission to fix the timeline and restore order to the multiverse. Doctor Strange and the Scarlet Witch team up with other magic users to search for reality anchors that will allow them to stitch the holes in the multiverse back together. Meanwhile, street-level heroes find themselves caught in the middle of the chaos, forced to flee for their lives as entire city blocks vanish or get replaced by nightmarish landscapes. It has a chance for Marvel to show the destruction of the universe from the ground level rather than focusing solely on the cosmic side of things. Of course, not everyone will be so noble. As the universe begins to collapse, villains like Magneto, Kingpin, and others seize the opportunity to take power. For some, it's a chance to reshape the world in their own image. For others, it's simply a chance to survive. And then there are threats like Thanos or Doom who attempt to use the chaos to reshape the collapsing universe in their own image. At this point, the heroes have rallied everyone they can to their cause. And once the multiversal war begins, the heroes of Earth 616 meet alternate versions of themselves from across the multiverse who have been pulled into the conflict. Some of these variants are heroes, but others may be villains or anti-heroes who have taken a different path in life. Despite their differences, the heroes from different universes must put aside their conflicts and work together if they hope to stand any chance against the forces that would destroy the multiverse. But not all the heroes will survive. During the final battle, beloved characters are forced to make the ultimate sacrifice. Some buy time for the others with their lives. Others give up their powers to seal rifts between realities or destroy cosmic threats. And still others are lost forever as entire worlds and realities are erased from existence. Those left standing watch in horror as some of their number vanish without a trace, knowing that they may be next. This is where we'll need to say goodbye to characters that we never thought we'd lose. And it won't just be the side characters either. Marvel needs to shock us all with a major character death or two if they want us to believe that this is the end. And then comes the rebirth. Now, it's hard to imagine anything following such a devastating conclusion, but that's where Marvel has surprised us before. And they could do it again. The surviving heroes regroup and attempt to rebuild. They restore balance to the multiverse and set things right, but this isn't a happy ending. Instead, it's a universe reset similar to Secret Wars 2015. However, this time, The rules of the multiverse are altered. Some heroes are dead and gone, and some retain their memories of the previous iteration of the multiverse, making the transition difficult. This leads to a soft reboot for Marvel, which introduces new lineups for teams, new origins for characters, and new villains for the universe to face. As the comics move forward, the multiverse slowly begins to heal. New heroes emerge, eager to protect their universe from the mistakes of the past. They're joined by familiar faces, some changed by their experiences, but all determined to forge a better future. And here's a little bonus theory to really blow your mind. What if this secret storyline is actually a way for Marvel to merge the MCU and comics into a unified continuity? Imagine the impact of a multiversal event that brings together characters and storylines from both mediums. The possibilities are endless, and it could be the ultimate fan service from Marvel. So which storyline could this be connecting to? Well, we know Secret Wars 2026 is on the horizon, but that may be too big of a crossover to follow immediately after this. The most likely candidate is Avengers 5, which has been rumored to adapt the Secret Wars storyline from the comics. The Avengers 5 release date is set for May 2024, which lines up perfectly with the release of the Secret Wars Prelude comic in January 2024. Plus, the recent reveal of Jonathan Majors as the main villain in Avengers 5 confirms that Kong the Conqueror will play a significant role in the movie. And we know from the comics that Kong is responsible for starting a multiversal war that nearly wipes out all of reality. If done correctly, this could be a huge moment for Marvel, allowing them to streamline their continuity and give fans a satisfying conclusion to the multiverse saga. Of course, there are challenges ahead, but with the right planning and execution, Marvel could pull off this massive undertaking and create a new era for the company. Let us know what you think. How would you write this story? Which heroes would you bring in? And which characters would you like to see sacrificed? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button for more updates. See you in the next one.